Hello, hello you people out there in YouTube land. How do you do? As you can see, we are in Tiong Bahru, heading to this place called Tiong Bahru Market because on the second floor there is a food center. This is Tiong Bahru Food Center, and this is a very good place, a popular place for people to come, mainly for breakfast and lunch. They come here for the delicious Singaporean food, street food, hawker food that you can find in this location. And at this corner here, where all the shops are, this particular corner, there's this store called Tiong Bahru Lor Mee. This store is an old school store that has been around in this area for a very long time. And so, we're heading down here to this corner to have some Lor Mee. And what you see there, you can see the toppings that they put on top of the noodles. And once you reach the front of the queue, tell what you order to the auntie, the size you want, the price. Having here takeaway, and the auntie will cook it for you. And then once you get your dish and you make payment, and then you put in the extra stuff. And this thing here, which is the black vinegar, an important ingredient in this Lor Mee dish. So once you do all that, find a seat and sit down and eat. So what I ordered from the store is the Lor Mee. Having here the medium portion, which cost me $4. First of all, you can see there is this starchy sauce, that helps to flavor the noodles. And then you put in on top of it, which I did, some raw crushed garlic, some chili, cut chilies, this green stuff, I'm not really sure what it is, the sambal chili. And then you can also see the different types of toppings that they put on top of the noodles. And then all covered with this savory, flavorful, starchy sauce. Yes, this starchy sauce, which clings to the noodles, gives it the flavor. And then you can see here the noodles, which is flat yellow noodles. Oh yeah, and I also put we call this the black vinegar on top, some black vinegar. Then you have half a boiled egg, something like a deep fried wonton. Then you have some fish nuggets. Then you have some ngoh hiang. You have some fish cake. There's some bean sprouts too. So all of that in this dish. And look at the noodles. This is the wonton. So first thing I must say, the sauce here, this starchy sauce, does goes well with all the toppings. Yeah, very delicious, very yummy. And so, are you ready to rumble? Rumble in the Lor Mee jungle. Yes, the Lor Mee jungle. Jungle which is a bit sticky and starchy. That's because of the sauce. But one thing I need to advise you is when you're eating this dish, the first thing you must do, you need to mix up everything thoroughly, because the toppings you put on top there, it gives it lots of flavor. But if you do not mix it properly, you may get a certain burst of flavor, like of chili or garlic or vinegar. And you can see how thick the sauce is. Yes, how thick the sauce is. But we're gonna try our first bite of the noodles. And yes, so that is the first taste of the noodles. It's starchy, it's savory, it's a good noodle. And oh yeah, earlier I was telling you about mixing up everything up nicely. The reason is because of the ingredients in there. If you don't mix it up, you may get a certain burst of certain flavors. But I must say, the crispy item, like the wonton here just now, and this fish fillet goes so well with the starchy sauce. Yes, very yummy, because the extra flavor that's coming from this starchy sauce is stuck onto the ingredients. One thing though, you may want to put in more of the black vinegar, because at the moment here, what I'm tasting in the sauce is mainly starchy, a savory, sweet flavor, not much of a vinegary kick. So I put too little. You may want to put more vinegar. And another thing, okay, at the counter, when I was taking the toppings for the dish, there were two types of cut chili, the bigger one and the smaller one. I took the smaller one without realizing that that was chili padi. Yeah. So I am a bit perspiring now because chili padis are a bit spicy. Yeah. So because of that, yeah. But also, if you cannot take spice, you can cut out putting the chili in there. But it's nice to have a spicy kick when you eat your food. So what you have here, you have a very delicious, very starchy, very yummy broth or sauce. Yes, this sauce here, starchy, savory, sticks to everything, seasoned well. You can have a nice, you can have the flavor of the 5 spice powder in there. And then only issue I have is the noodles. The noodles, I think they overcook it. It's soft, not very yeah, it's soft. Not much of a chewy bite texture to the noodles. But I must say, the sauce, even though it's savory, but goes very well with the ingredients, the toppings, or the fried fish nuggets, the ngoh hiang, the piece of meat, the wonton noodles, the fried wonton, sorry. So done very well, I must say. I do enjoy it. Not my favorite, not the best. I do prefer the Bukit Herme Lor Mee. It has more of a strong burst of flavor. But this is Lor Mee. This is a good example of Lor Mee. A lot of people do come here to eat this dish, and there's a reason why. Noodles a bit overcooked, a bit soft. The ingredients they put in here, like all this, not bad, quite nice. The sauce, super starchy, super thick, more of a savory flavor, it's much less sweet. I shall put more vinegar. We can add more sour note to add more complex flavor, but because of that I didn't add enough, so it's more savory. But super starchy, super thick. The chili padi is a bit potent. What is good here is the sauce, the starchy sauce here. It has a much more complex flavor, savory, a bit herbally. Herbally, I think, of course, of the vegetable that I put on top there. And then, ooh, if you really want the kick, back in the chili garlic. Unfortunately, this brings us to the end of our food adventure. Here at this food center, we had some good Lor Mee at Tiong Bahru Market. So, as per usual, you know what to do. Like, share and subscribe. I got Patreon, I also got PayPal, support me on those. And of course, I got also lots and lots of videos where I've eaten at all the different food centers in Singapore. Maybe not all, but a lot of them. And did food adventures there and recommend food for you to try. If you're interested in that, look at my playlist. I have lots of those videos in there. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next adventure. I will see you guys around. Bye bye.